For exercise 1-39-4 in CAD 241, we'll be modeling the guide block. The easiest way to start this is going to be to click on the front plane and select sketch. Now, once again, when this comes up, the grid pattern that is displayed is a 30 by 30 grid, and in the case of this, it's in inches. So 30 inches by 30 inches, and our object is only 3.62 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom way far in. Just as long as it's somewhat in the ballpark, everything will work out fine. So I'm going to draw the horizontal line along the bottom. Then I have this angled line, followed by this angled line, a straight line across the top. It drops down, comes back over to horizontal, and I can close it off. So here I have my object, and I'm going to end the line command, and everything should be shaded. I'm now going to start to convert some of my weak dimensions into strong dimensions. So this is 3.62. The overall height of this block is 2. This angle should be 60. Not going to worry about some of these other angles. I do need to fix this, so I'm going to left click and drag this in so that it at least looks correct. Then I'm going to place a dimension from this corner to this corner, middle click, 1.63. This dimension right here is 0.75. So I need to get out of the line command, and I'll just put 0.75 in for this. This one right here is 1.5. And you can either dimension this at 0.5 or this at 1.5, it really doesn't matter. And the last dimension that I need in here is between this and this, and I'm going to drag the dimension out to here so that it'll automatically extend this line so that I can put in a 30-degree angle. This represents the overall shape of the object, so I'm just going to orbit this a little bit just to turn it, and you can see that it is shaded, so I'm okay to extrude. Now I'll click on my extrude tool, and my extrusion distance is 1.5. Now I can hit the checkbox, and I'm left with my solid shape. The next thing I want to do is use the shell command, which is this button right here. When I click on shell, it doesn't really tell you a whole lot, but it says select surfaces to be removed from the part. Now since the whole top side of this is open, I'm going to hold down control so I can click multiple surfaces, and I'll left click this one, left click this one, left click here, and then using the wheel on my mouse by pushing it down and holding it, I can orbit around, unless you have a Space Navigator at home or something that you can do that with, and I'll left click here. So now I'm going to orbit this thing around and just make sure that the whole top of this is red, that way it can all be removed. Now I can double click the thickness and change it to 0.25, which is the thickness of the object, and hit my green checkbox. So now that I've got the interior volume removed, I know there are multiple ways to do that, but using the tools that the computer gives you, that the software actually has built into it, are going to be a lot easier than drawing a rectangle and subtracting it out of here. Now I'm going to go to the hole command, select the face for my hole, click on placement, click to add offset references, hold down control, select this edge and this edge, and now I can change this dimension here to 1.5, change this dimension here to 1. The diameter of the hole is 0.75, and the depth is through all. Once I have all the parameters set, I hit the green checkbox, and there I have exercise 1-39-4.